What's up everyone, today I'm gonna teach you how to draw Eternal Night from Fortnite. If you are new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm gonna draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. So I'm gonna start with drawing the upper part of her mask. So I'm gonna take a point in the middle of her face and draw a line up. And then I'm gonna go back to the lowest point and draw a diagonal line up to the side, and then I'm gonna make a turn to the side of the face, and then I'm gonna make another turn to the right and up, and then at that point I'm gonna draw a line upwards, and I'm gonna make another turn to the middle point with a diagonal line right there. Then I'm gonna make a turn back down, and at that point I'm gonna make a diagonal turn to the middle point, and I'm gonna just extend that line in the middle all the way up, and we're gonna copy the whole thing on the right side as well. Now for the lower half of her mask, I'm gonna take this point and draw her earpiece with a curved line down. Then I'm gonna make a semicircle turn at the lower point there and a line at the side, and at the side of that shape I'm gonna draw a triangular on the side right there. I'm gonna copy the same shape on the right side over here. And for the lower half of her mask, I'm gonna take this point and draw a diagonal line, and I'm gonna make a turn to the center of her face, and then I'm gonna make another turn downward, straight down, and from that point I'm gonna make a diagonal line turn to the left, and then I'm gonna make a turn upwards and turn it to the left side and straight up. So we're gonna copy the whole shape on the right side here as well. And for her eyes, I'm gonna take this point and draw a line down into the center and back up. We're gonna do the same thing on the right side. For the upper piece, I'm gonna draw from the center point here a line outwards, and then I'm gonna make a turn up, and I'm gonna make a similar line at this corner right there and back to the bottom point right there, and then a line at this point. And from this point I'm going to draw a line down and to the center and turn it back up and back out and down. And I'm going to copy the whole thing on the right side again. Now for the lower part of the mask, I'm going to draw a line to the center from that point and a semicircle turn down, and I'm gonna copy the same shape again at this point, and we're gonna do the same thing on the right side. Now for the scarf below her mask, I'm gonna draw from the corner here a semicircle line and extend it down, and another semicircle line at the side, and I'm gonna copy the same shape on the right side, And on both points at the side there, I'm gonna connect those two with a curved line across and back up on the right side. Now at this point, I'm gonna draw a semicircle line again and turn it towards the mask. Same thing to the right side, and we're gonna see a curved line in the middle point right there as well. Now below the mask, I'm gonna draw a few curved lines to detail up the scarf right there. And at the side of the scarf, I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape on her shoulder, and at the lower point of that, I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape circling the lowest point right there. And I'm gonna extend the line at this point down and turn it down with the curved line right there, and I'm gonna make a turn slightly out at the bottom, and then I'm gonna make a turn to the center of the armor and slightly downwards in the middle point right there, and back up on the right. And I'm gonna make a turn back up and slightly outwards at that point, and back in at the top portion. Now at the side of her shoulder, I'm gonna draw her shoulder pad with a diagonal line from that point, and a line across and back diagonally up at that corner. And I'm gonna make a sharp turn back to the side of her arm. And from this tip, I'm gonna draw a line, diagonal line down, and a semicircle line in the middle, and back with the diagonal line at this side. And I'm gonna draw a few spikes above the shoulder pad at this corner, and a bigger one in the middle, and a smaller one right there. Now going back to her arms, I'm gonna trace the same shape at the lower point at this corner with that triangle shape, and turn it to that side. Now below that armor, I'm gonna draw the outer line of her arm down, and another line at this point. Now for her gauntlet, I'm gonna draw from this point to the right, and then I'm gonna make a turn down. And then I'm gonna make another turn out around the wrist. And then I'm gonna make a sharp turn back up, and I'm gonna leave a gap at that point and continue that to the elbow. And then I'm gonna make a sharp turn back to the right and down to the wrist. And for this point, we're gonna do a similar shape right there. Now at this gap over here, I'm gonna add a few spikes and another two at that point. Now at this point right here, I'm gonna draw across a curved line and another one below that. Now for the inner line of the arm, I'm gonna continue this line all the way to the wrist. And I'm gonna draw a few curved lines behind the gauntlet, and at the thumb above it, I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape right there, and then for the other finger, a curved line right there, and above the knuckle, I'm gonna add a rectangular shape across at that point. And for the finger, I'm gonna draw a curved line down and a semicircle turn, and repeat that for the other finger. And for the last finger, I'm gonna make a turn to the side and up, and a curved line for the thumb. And above the elbow point, I'm gonna draw across a curved line right there and another one above it. Now for the side of her body, I'm gonna draw a curved line from this point and similar to the armor shape and flare it out at the waist, and a curved line down from this right side, and then in the middle I'm gonna add a rectangular shape right here, and at this point I'm gonna make a niche, rectangular niche, and the same goes on the right side, and we're gonna copy the same shape as the upper part right there. And at the sides of that buckle, I'm gonna draw a line out on the top part to the left and turn it down at the side. Same goes to this one, turn it down, and another line for the lower point of the belt. And we're gonna draw a rectangular shape at this corner right here for her pocket. And for the top part, I'm gonna draw another rectangular shape right there and a line down from this side. And in the middle point here, I'm gonna draw a circle. Now for the other belt, from the side of this back, waist back, I'm gonna draw another belt diagonally down, and we're gonna do a similar shape for the upper belt right there, but the buckle we're gonna put it right here. For the buckle, I'm gonna add a rectangular shape on top, in the middle, and the bottom. We're gonna do the same thing for the upper belt right there. Now for her skirt, I'm going to draw a line between the belt at that point and continue it to the side, and then I'm going to make a turn to the left, and then I'm going to make a few zigzag lines at that point, and a turn up and a sharp turn back down, and I'm going to make a sharp turn back up to the side of the buckle. And the other piece, I'm going to draw a line down and curve it slightly to the back and all the way down. Then I'm going to make a sharp turn back up to the right side right there. And at this corner below the back, I'm going to draw a hole right there. And I'm gonna go back to the armor. On the left side, I'm gonna add the strap with a curved line right there, and another one here, and another strap below that. I'm gonna add a line at this corner for both straps. Now for her right arm, I'm gonna copy the same shape of that shoulder pad right there. And we're gonna draw a similar shape for the gauntlet as well. And for her legs, I'm gonna take this point below her skirt and draw a curved line down towards the knee pad. And for the knee pad here, I'm gonna draw from this point a diagonal line to the center and back down on the right side, and on both sides I'm gonna draw a curved line down, and we're gonna draw another mirror lines at this point diagonally to the center and up on the right side. And below the D-pad, I'm gonna continue the line of the legs down all the way to the boots, and at this point I'm gonna draw across a line and diagonally on the left corner right there, and then down to the heels, and for the front part down to the ankle. And then I'm gonna make a turn to the front of the shoes and down, and on the left side here. Then we're gonna draw across a curved line for the base of the shoe. Above of the base, I'm gonna draw a curved line right there and turn it slightly upwards at the front part and right across at that point. Now for the other legs, we're gonna draw a similar shape from this corner. Now on the right side of the leg, I'm going to take this point and draw a curved line down and a sharp turn back to the right leg. On the left side of this leg, I'm going to draw a line down and another line right there, and continues down all the way to the boots. For the patterns on her armor, I'm gonna take a middle point right here and draw a diagonal line down. Then I'm gonna make a turn down, and I'm gonna make a semicircle turn at the corner and across, and a semicircle turn back up to the side, and follow the outer line of the plate up to that point, and I'm gonna make a curl at that point right there. And we're gonna mirror the same shape on the right side here. And that's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions, or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time.